Good morning, my name is Savannah. I'm a skills coach and mental health advocate, and this morning I am feeling blinded by this light. I was going to use a selfie light because it is the morning hours. It's still pretty gloomy outside. It's still pretty dark, but this is a great example of light sensitivity. I have this on the lowest setting. Yeah, she gets a lot brighter, but this is the lowest setting, and I'm even sitting at least 2 feet away from the light, but it is pretty intense for me. So if you're looking for a selfie light, if you are a creator or maybe you just have a good message to share, make sure you get a light that has adaptable settings so that you can adjust the light all the way down and back up. And then make sure as well, whatever kind of mount your phone is on is really secure and adaptable. So I have a little tripod with my selfie light that holds my phone. Well, on the tripod, it's important that it has extra screws so that I can tighten it in specific positions, because some selfie lights move really flexibly, but they don't lock in well. And if they don't lock in, then your phone can fall, which it was happening to me most often. But more so, it's just really frustrating to interrupt you in filming when it's just going. Anyways, good morning. My name is Savannah. I'm a skills coach and a mental health advocate. And what I really wanted to jump on here to say is go for it. Do it. Do the thing. Whether you are starting a new group, starting a club, maybe a new business venture, maybe a new life stage, maybe a new hobby, whatever it is that you've been kind of noodling on and thinking, man, I just wish I could do this, or I wish I was the type of person who is doing that, do it. And you will find people who are doing the same damn thing, who don't know that much about it always, but are putting everything they have into growth, learning, and developing something new. So if you're not sure, just go for it. A few lessons from wonderful women that I connected with already this week. Go for it is one of them. Another major lesson from some clients that I talked to this week is how much women will minimize and how much women really minimize their accomplishments. I talked to somebody who is a physician, and even that they didn't really come across as if that was any kind of accomplishment in their life, when I want to say, hell yeah, girl, you're a doctor, and now you're doing even more. So first you were an informed, awesome doctor offering healthcare and actually caring about patients, and now you're doing more. That's incredible. You are doing more than enough in this world, and you yourself are a shining freaking star. That is awesome. But for some reason, neurodivergent women really don't have strong sense of self always, or a strong sense of accomplishment in knowing that we're good just because we're good, regardless of what we can do, create, produce, be at work. But also, we're really good at some stuff too. There's a lot of focus on the negatives or shortcomings of being autistic or having ADHD, the crashes, the burnout, the failure, the disasters that can naturally happen. But what about the countless agencies that are surviving because of the ADHD powerhouse or autism special interest? There are countless. I was actually talking with my ADHD coach about this as well. We were kind of vibing on the idea that we trust professionals more who are autistic, because we know the autistic pharmacist knows the medications and went through schooling more seriously and with more honesty than any other student probably pursued. Same as doctors, same as lawyers, same as my ADHD coach is autistic. I wanted to meet with somebody who was autistic, because when I talk to people who are autistic, it is like, what's the word for it? If you had a decoder and you had a language you couldn't understand. That's what it's like when autistics talk to each other. So even before I knew I was autistic, there were certain people I really vibed with, and conversation flew, and things were so easy, and it's because they weren't holding me to neurotypical standards. I ran into the most issues when I was held up to neurotypical standards, which means situations where I was in socially with peers that were similar to me. So maybe young women or women in their 20s, mothers, college educated, I don't know. If you put together a woman who is a mother, college educated, and living in my area, and they think they're a peer to me, they are going to judge me more harshly because I just don't line up, or I don't fit what they would assume I would do or say or act in any kind of way. But going back to high school, I had some friends who were first generation immigrants. And when I was at their houses, I was always super comfortable, actually, and I really got along with their parents. And what I learned later is that autistics and first generation immigrant families a lot of times actually do mesh and get along because we're both judged in a lot of ways. Yeah, and I think that's really cool. I don't know why that makes me sad, but it does. I think this is just because the state of the world is wrecked right now. It's bad. So when things are shit out there, when things are so bad, you have to go for it. You have to do what you want to do. Because what else are you doing here? Honestly. You could get sick anytime, you could lose your time on this earth for a million reasons, or be faced with a more debilitating disability in the sense of physical capabilities. You have today, you have now. So not only plan for the future you want, start living the life that you want today, and take credit for your accomplishments. Say, I'm a badass businesswoman. I'm also a mom. I'm also creative, and I'm an artist, and I love to build things for other people and to help raise awareness. And I love to help people. There are so many incredible things that we just don't take credit for, and I want you to take credit for your wins, your strengths, your special attributes, your special interests. Stop covering up. Let it shine. And honestly, you might have a new career in mind, because people pursuing their career in a special interest, I think they're taking it off somewhere. So I hope you have a good day. Thank you for staying with me on this emotional morning. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Bye-bye. It would mean the world to me if you subscribe. Thank you.